What's your greatest source of inspiration and energy? Nature. Breathe it in, baby. But what if your ability to exchange this free energy is restricted? Hi, I'm Kristen. Welcome to the See Your Wellbeing channel and my natural studio. I'm your energy wizard, inspiring and enabling you to sense, engage, and express more energy in your life with Qigong. So, it's said that the lungs are the commanders of Qi, the prime minister of Qi. But if you are experiencing physical, emotional, or mental patterns that deny access to this energy, whether that looks like asthma or grief or just tightness because you lifted too hard one day, you can't you can't vitalize your well-being. So let's see what we can do about that. And I want to say, this practice is dedicated to a dear friend. May healthy lungs be yours, B. All right. So let's begin by activating some energy in the body with some Qi massage. So if you've watched some of my other videos, you know I often talk about how the emotions can really play an important role, both positively and negatively, at our access to energy. So it's helpful to break up any of that. And the emotional center in the body is in the heart, which works right around the lungs. So let's wake it up. So just a little tapping, light, loose fists up and down your sternum. And if you're standing with me, you could do this seated as well. But if you're standing, soften your knees. Allow your weight to shift a little bit back towards your heels. Relax your tailbone. Let's bring a little breath into this. So inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Inhale through the nose. One more. Inhale through the nose. And let's go surfing down the rivers of energy. Tap down the inside of your right arm. All the way to the palm. Turn the hand over. Tap up the outside. Up neck and shoulders. So surfing down these rivers of energy flow so that energy can circulate and move freely through you. That's how we can exchange with nature and our natural self. Let's go over to the other side. Up. And if all of what I'm saying sounds like way too good to be true, you might just do the practice because, heck, it feels good. My dad asked me, he says, so are you afraid that what you promise might not actually be? And I said, Dad, no. Only 5,000 years of ancient practice to show these things actually are effective. But hey, don't let me deny your skepticism. Not just my dad's. Inhale. Trust me, I am full of skepticism. Exhale. But I'm also an experiential learner. I know what it feels like to open this energy. Let's see if you feel it. Relax. Hello. No matter how subtle the sensations you feel, whether it's buzzing, tingling, or warmth, that is evidence of energy moving in the body, or Qi, this invisible life force. Let's see if we can get rid of any more toxins that are still living in you, whether they're skeptical toxins, emotional toxins, physical toxins. With this practice called Eliminate Free Radicals. I did this in a short immune boosting practice. But today we're really focusing on creating more space, breaking up we do that by breaking up stagnation in the area we're focusing on. So here we're going to take the arms up overhead, palms together, and we're going to keep the arms up 3 times in a row. Bringing the teeth together, you're going to make the lung sound, which is like a steam pipe. Here we go. Inhale. All you got. Let it out. Inhale. One more. Draw the hands down. Whew. Feel as though you're bringing in this white light of inspiration down, down, down into your being. How about some spinal cord breathing now with a twist, literally and figuratively. So we're going to inhale. Again, just a nice stance. I don't spend a whole lot of time talking about the stance. My teacher might yell at me. But let's take about shoulder width apart. Bend into the knees. Release the tailbone. Keep the knees bent in the same angle as you move. So we're going to inhale and open to your right. Inhale, twist to the spine, but not the knees. And then exhale, round into center. Keeping the knees bent. Inhale. Open up. And as you exhale, come back to center. Think about rounding the upper spine more than bending the knees and at the waist. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Spiral open. Connecting with the free energy in nature, we move like nature. And nature moves in spirals. So inhale. That's how this practice was developed. It was developed by sages who would study how nature thrived. And if we mimic those movements and invite that energy in, maybe it'll work for us. Do one more each direction. Inhale, open. So your lungs aren't just in the front of the body, they're at the sides and the back. One more. And exhale. Whew. Let's do a little more space creation. Here we're going to clasp the fingers, draw them in towards the chest, and then exhale, press away from the body. Let's do that a few times. Inhale. Exhale. And you can imagine as you exhale and press away that you're sending away any of the gray, stagnant energy that may be taking residence in the lungs and need not. We're letting it go. At this time, you can stand up just a little bit straighter, but not blocking the knees. Keep the palms pressing away from you, and we're going to drop your right elbow. Left elbow is going to go up to the sky. Okay? Keep the hands in this configuration, but bring the arms over to your right. Maybe the arm gets overhead, maybe not. That's okay. And you may gaze forward or up. Qigong isn't about how far you stretch, it's about how well. So listen to your body. Let's come back to center. Whew. Drop. Left elbow. Gaze under and take the arms over to your left. Wow, was that? Come back to center. Drop and take over to your right. Wow. Back to center. Drop. Space, space. create it. Something that just came to mind is like, we're going Marie Kondo on our lungs here, creating space, getting rid of the unnecessary that does not spark joy. She didn't pay me to say that. So that true joy, true inspiration, yours and yours alone, can come in. Release. Hello. One more space creator before we shake and flow. This one is great if you have any problems in the rotator cuff. So this is where kind of the physical restriction may, or the physical limitations or pattern may restrict your ability to take in a deep breath. So I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me. This is, again, you go to the degree that feels comfortable for you. We'll take the right hand behind the back, and this may be as far as you want to go. Totally fine. If you want, you can slide it up just a little bit further. No need to press up as far as you can possibly go. I've got some restriction so I'm mirroring you. I've got some restriction in this wrist, and I don't like to take it very high right now. So I'm going to take the left hand in front of me, keeping a nice firm stance. We're going to inhale, and then exhale, turn over your right shoulder and press away, gazing back. This one's great for tennis players and golfers who get restriction in the rotator cuff. And then we're going to come back to center, inhale. Now exhale, turn over the left shoulder, draw back. Wowza. Inhale. And exhale, press and turn. Knees stay pointed forward. You don't want to collapse the knees in either direction. Keep a firm lower body stance. Twist on your exhale, twisting out stagnant energy. And as you inhale, healthy, clean, vibrant energy can move back in. Exhale and twist. Inhale. Let's do one more to this direction. Come back to center. Slowly release the right hand. Ooh. Notice what you feel. Wow. Your left side's jealous. Let's get it. Take the left hand behind the back and right hand in front of you. Probably see that my left hand's going a little bit higher. There's just a little less restriction on this side. Inhale. Exhale, press and turn. Look over the left shoulder. Squeeze out the gray old rag. That's not you. Inhale. Exhale, twist. That gray old rag may be a conversation you had with someone. Come back to center. Maybe you slept on your side wrong. Maybe you're carrying a little bit of grief, sadness. Any and all, okay. Here we can see how we can make a small imprint, or rather small indent, and break up some of that. Exhale as you turn. Inhale as you come back to center. One more. One more each side. Press over left shoulder. It's good for the brain too, because you're crossing the midline. So many wonderful benefits to this practice. Let's shake it off. So we begin to bend into the knees, the wrists. Inhale. Let's make the lung healing sounds, both the physical and emotional. So let's start off with physical. It's like a bunch of Z's together. Inhale. Zzz. We'll do each one 3 times. Inhale. Zzz. Again. Inhale. Now on the emotional level, it's just like what we did earlier, the steam pipe. Inhale. Inhale. So again, inhale. Slow it down. Slow it down. Whew. Feel how sparkly inside. Specifically draw your awareness to your lungs. Notice any sensations that may be more alive now in that space. Now that we've broken up with some of the toxicity and got some energy to flow, let's build, let's tonify with our Qigong flows. First one is the Enlightened Tiger. The white tiger is the spirit animal of the lungs. So we're going to curl the fingers in. We're going to draw the hands up the midline, and you're going to turn over the left shoulder, reaching your right hand forward, left hand back, and claw down. Inhale, we'll go the other direction now. Turn over right shoulder, left hand moves forward, and gaze at the back hand. Knees are soft, tailbones released, weights towards your heels, and over the left shoulder. Draw up, and over the right shoulder. I will say, everyone breathes at a different depth and pace. In our Qigong flows, we are trying to extend the breath just a little bit, but if you breathe a little bit faster or a little bit slower than me, that is a-okay. Let's try to stay with inhale as we draw up and exhale as we extend out. So here we're going to take this nice and soft, imagining we're drawing the healing energy of the earth up into the lungs, and then we're extending our potential as we reach the arms up. So cultivating the richness of the earth, which is where the metal of the lungs is born. Bring it up. Now I'll turn down my volume and let you flow. Center. Ooh. Pause for a moment. Hands down, round in front of you. How does your chi flow? Let's soar. Float the arms up. Soaring crane, open out. Bring your thumb and first finger together. Contain the chi, draw it in. Open out. Soaring crane. May you see how vast your potential is. May you be inspired by your natural surroundings. Honestly, doing Qigong in nature double chi, double cappuccino. Sorry guys, cheesy. Inhale, wow. Yes, I can be quiet so that you can feel yourself floating, soaring. This time, draw the chi in, draw the healing energy in, and hover the hands right over the lungs. Notice what you feel. Noticing a little bit more inspiration moving through you. Confidence and courage. Those are the positive emotions of the lungs. Let's seal this practice with a little pulling down the heavens. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. So unlike the Enlightened Tiger, we're drawing this energy down so that we can store it in. Exhale. Pardon the chainsaws and the noise, but that's what happens when you have a free studio. You gotta deal with what's around you. Try to delay it as long as possible. One more, guys. And seal it all. Seal it all. Down, down, down in the low belly. Bring the feet together. Can you see yourself? Can you sense, engage, and express this vibrancy? That is seeing your well-being. You don't need to have your eyes open to see your beauty. You inspire me. Let me know what about this practice inspired you in the comments below. Thank you for your practice, and be well.